Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Puppets. Today, reviewing a very special beer on a Tuesday. So I should maybe have kept this one for a special occasion, but I think the whole idea of just cracking the beer is the special occasion in itself. This is a beer I don't think I'm going to be trying again, but we're going to be trying it now and it's hopefully going to be great, guys. This is none other than the Brewery Fonteinen Zenne y Frontera. So if you haven't heard of this Lambic, this is one of the highest rated Fonteinen products and one of the rarest Lambic from these guys in newer times. And what they did was that they made amandebiller from Fonteinen and Matre Sommelier Andy de Brewed came together to make this very special Lambic. So it's a blend of Fonteinen Gueuzes, or not Gueuzes, but a Fonteinen Gueuze, so a unique Fonteinen blended beer, or Lambic, that has then been aged in Oloroso and Pedro Ximénez sherry barrels that has been 40 years old, or are 40 years old. So 12 months it's spent in those barrels, and this is the product that they got out of it. So 40-year-old Oloroso and Pedro Ximénez sherry casks. That is crazy. Like, barrels that old? I don't think I've ever heard of any beer, for that matter, not even Lambic, being aged in barrels that are 40 years old. So that is crazy. They say that you get the characters and Gueuze notes of a authentic Fonteinen Lambic, but with the typical fine Oloroso and Pedro Ximénez characteristics. And they also suggest that you decant this so that you can get the complete flavor profile, which I have done. We have it fresh in the glass now, and we've decanted it into a wine decanter, which you can see there on the side, hopefully, to try after about 20 minutes in the decanter and see how it is. So 7%, and it was bottled in 2014, so it's been sitting for a bit in the bottle. Over 2 years now, to be exact. So I can't remember when they released this, but man, I can't wait to try this. This is such a big whale. Thanks a bunch to my friend in Belgium who was kind enough to provide this for a review, and the Fonteinen centric glassware as well. I mean, this glassware is awesome. So got the Lambic poured, guys, and it looks great in the glass. It looks a bit darker than your average Gueuze, maybe, because it's absorbed some color from the sherry barrels. It's like a nice dark orange color with the light. It looks like it's got some nice golden, kind of yellowy colors to it as well. Nice bit of chill haze. The head that was there was kind of a little white film, but it fizzed away fairly quickly, which is to expected with a sour beer. 7% is actually also kind of high, I think, for a Fonteinen Lambic. I believe they usually are around 6, but I can't wait to get my nose into this. Let's check out the aroma. Wow, that is, holy crap, that's complex. There is so much stone fruit character. It's almost like they put in like freaking apricots and freaking like peaches or something like that. But there's no fruit in here. Like super fruity, like almost like moldy, over-ripened fruits, like stone fruits. And that like awesome classic Cantillon funk. It's got a very great funk character. Like musty old cellar, almost slightly cheesy, like think blue cheese, and the like Oloroso and Pedro Ximénez barrels shine through like instantly as well. Like they're balanced very well with the flavors of the Fonteinen Lambic. Really awesome dry sherry character, almost leading your mind to like not almost, but leading your mind towards like figs and raisins and dates. You know, dried dark fruits, like a very dry, oaky barrel character. My saliva is just going fucking crazy right now. I want to try this shit. I could smell this for days. This is complex. Man, almost like stewed red apple or something as well. It smells amazing. Let's give the Fonteinen Zenne y Frontera a taste. Cheers, guys. Wow. Wow, that is insanely good. It is crazy how well balanced it is between the like more traditional Gueuze like lambic flavors and the barrels. It's kind of like you took like it's like such a bright fruit character, yet also like super old dry barrel sherry character. Man, I can't wait to try this decanted afterwards. Like, it's right now it's drinking amazingly well. Medium mouthfeel, very silky, quite dry, really nice upfront. As I said, stone fruit character, apricot, peaches. It's got some white grape notes as well. That kind of classic bright Gueuze fruit flavor with a nice, really nice Fonteinen funk character to it. That kind of musty old celery aroma, as I said on the or flavor. As I said on the aroma, it's almost going into cheesy. It's not really doing that on the flavor. It's more that kind of just musty and old and kind of uniquely Fonteinen funk character you get. And then like on the aftertaste, it's like tons of sherry, tons of dry sherry character. Like it's like melanges of dried dark fruits. Like as I said, prunes, raisins, figs, these kind of things. Like that dryness of the oak, that like dry sherry barrel really dries out the mouth. Actually, I think this would be like perfect food beer. Actually, this would pair with so many dishes. This is one of the best Fonteinen lambics I have ever had. This is fucking killer. Man, yeah, I love this. This is so good. I'm getting more and more excited about lambic the more I try. And also, what I love about this one, it's so balanced on the flavors. It's not like overtly sour. It's sour, of course, but it's not like big punch in the face sourness. It's just such a great balance in all the different flavor profiles in the lambic. It's great. So I'm gonna sip on this little bit here, and in about, I guess, what, 15 minutes time now or so, I've been rambling a bit. I'll be back and let you guys know how it is when it's been decanting for about 20 minutes. So cheers, guys, and see you in a bit. Okay, guys, so we're back now. A little more than 20 minutes, about half an hour. The rest of Zenne y Frontera spent in the wine decanter, as you saw. It's in the living room right now with my friends I'm sharing it with. But we had it decanted, and actually for some reason there's a better head on this. Probably because you get some gravity when you pour it into the decanter and whatnot, and you generate some head. But let's check out the aroma on the decanted version of Zenne y Frontera. Much more sherry character, actually. Like, we were just talking, or actually we heard the guys talking, like it's not as stinging in the nostril with sourness, and I can definitely see that too. It's almost like as if the sour and more acidic lambic character is dialed down, and you get more of the barrel. I mean, you're getting more funk even, and like nutty notes and charry oaky notes, and more of like stewed, kind of like almost like stewed stone fruits. That's what I'm looking for. But let's try it. Cheers, guys. Wow. It's just, wow, it's almost like a different beer. Well, not different. It's just like amplified on the sherry type flavors. It's died down on the carbonation. It's gotten a little more temperature as well. So like the temperature change really changes the flavor profile to benefit the sherry characters and barrel characters more. Man, this is fantastic. Again, almost like over-ripened, almost going in moldy stone fruit. Like, still got a ton of that peach and apricot flavor. And then soft carbonation compared to before where it's more aggressive. And then, like, just so much of that sherry character. It's insane. Like, and again, charry barrel character. The dry sherry, almost like when you get oxidation in beer, it sometimes tastes like sherry. It's kind of like that type of flavor, that kind of, because it doesn't, like, well, maybe there's somewhat of an oxidized sherry residue or whatever that's been left in the barrels that's in the lambic now, but you get more of that kind of like dry dark fruits and like raisins and figs and prunes, and again, like there's some nutty notes going on now as well, and almost like oranges, like dried orange peel or something like that. It is the most complex Lambic I've ever had. The flavor profile just changes so much from decanting and just kind of intensifies more on not so bright flavors. So like the bright flavors that were there before with the white grape and apple and whatnot, they're still there, but they're subdued and it's more of that kind of intense, almost, I don't know, that kind of intense oxidized sherry type character. Wow, this is... This is so amazing. This is such a fucking treat to try. I'm a fanboy. This is a Hunnits. I haven't had a lambic like this before at all. I'm really mind blown by this. And the fucking change from decanting it. I should decant all my lambics now. It's just so much softer, and the complex flavors of the barrel are just so much more accentuated, which is crazy. No, this is a Hunnits. I don't think I've ever had a lambic that I've liked this much, and this is probably one of those lambics that you'll never try again, which sucks, because this is amazing. And this is actually also the first time I think I ever gave it a lambic 100. I think the highest have been like 98 or 99, maybe something like that, but this is 100. There's nothing I would change in this beer. Maybe it's also because I've gotten a bigger taste for lambic in the last few years, but this is just outstanding stuff. Like dry and dusty as well, like on the flavor. Like you can almost taste like you're licking an old barrel, like old moldy wood, which is insane. This is something that like gives wine such a run for its money. This is so crazy. So, guys, I urge you to try and get yourself some Fonteinen Zenne y Frontera in your life. This was an experience. So thanks a ton to my friend in Belgium for making this happen. You rule, dude. Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic, and also a ton of big thanks to Belgium because they were kind enough to put it in a box they were already sending. So awesome stuff. So check it out, guys. I really would love to hear your thoughts on this. With the 2 years of age, it's a Hunnits. I would love to hear what you guys think of this. Have you tried decanting it? In general, have you tried decanting lambic? It's pretty cool to do. Let me know, guys. And yeah, that does it for the review of the Zenne y Frontera. And as always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give us a thumbs up. And I'm going to say cheers in the best lambic I've ever had. And see you guys in another beer review.